Yesterday, Abigail and I went to the park. On our way to the nice park, we saw a funny sunglasses on a bike. We also saw a big scary balloons tied to a boat. Once we got to the fat part, the sky turned popular. It started to walk and running. Letitia and I kicked all the way home. Tomorrow we will try to go to the crazy park again and hope it doesn't punch. What? Oh my God. Yeah. I believe I fly. Change it, please. I fly. Can y'all change it?
Here, I think that.
Yay, I can fly. Yeah. I believe. Okay. This way, this way. Wow! I can fly, I can fly, I can fly. I can fly.
That's cute.
I fly, I can fly, I can fly. Whoa!
For somebody who didn't want to do it.
Excuse me, car.
Let your brother have a turn. Let your brother have a turn.
Excuse me. It is called an acting studio, which you have none of. Don't get in my way. Just don't.
Excuse me.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Oh, wrong.
Yeah.
Giant gorilla who was. You guys are just watching me. Stalker. Honey.
Read the whole sentence. Sorry.
That's what you're supposed to do.
No, it's all right.
We just wanted to make sure you could read those words. You gotta read
Quickly.
the whole sentence.
No, baby, no. Read the whole sentence.
There's not any sentence.
Ava,
Rain.
read the sentences on there.
Tommy Harbor.
A new, funny, rainy.
You want to just play?
Yeah, you want us to put, watch this. Here, hold on. Can you run
No.
one of the video?
We'll drop that. It's just like reading for school. It's like a story.
Yeah, baby. Now you're flying.
That works.
You want to go
Yeah.
fly?
Or any of them,
Wow. Go on, you can go up there with me.
Go fly, buddy. You can get
Go
on it.
ride your bike. Act like you're running. Go act like you're running on the street.
Look,
Ava.
Yeah.
here we go.
There you are. Mom's running.
I'm
Watch
winning.
the car.
Ava's, yeah.
You gotta be on the screen.
Look,
You gotta be on the screen, dude.
wait.
Yeah, you have to back up a little bit so the cameras can see you. The
Oh,
cameras can
winning.
see you. Oh, well, there you
Come here, buddy.
Yeah, other camera. There you go.
There you go.
Back up, mommy.
Look, if you run behind her, you'll disappear.
You want to go down, Ava?
Oh, yeah.
Look. Wait.
Yeah. No, just put in a chair.
No, I know what I was doing the stair thing.
I know we need like a table or something that's long enough so you can really do like the elevator or the stairs or the escalator.
You could put 2 chairs.
Yeah.
You can pick her up with the sheet on you and make her fit.
Oh.
Sky diamond
Oh, you're just ahead.
No, Paul.
invisible rainbow.
If he wants to, that's okay with y'all.
Liam.
No.
Ami,
You do it, Ami.
Real
Hurry up,
TV
Ami.
dude.
Ami, come here.
There we
He
go.
totally thinks he is.
No, come here.
I could.
Can I take a picture with you?
Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh, he disappeared.
Invisible Ami.
He can't see himself.
There he
He
goes.
can't see himself.
Now, poke your head out.
No, no, no,
Push your
no.
head.
No, 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 no. Don't go kill the ghost.
Okay, let's let somebody else have a turn, guys.
Nobody's here.
You don't know.
Invisible Papa.
Oh, yeah, it used to be hanging on the wall. We used to
Oh,
take
okay.
the clips off of it.
Alright, 18.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Yes, you do.
No, no, that's fine.
Thank you. Ami, stop it. Ami.
A new and pretty fairy princess movie is coming out soon.
It will be Snow Alex and the 73 Doors.
Now, Alexis is a princess whose beauty threatens Aunt Cantina, the queen.
Snow Alexis is forced to flee from castle and hides nearby library.
There she discovers the dwarves dancing in their dogs.
But the queen finds her and casts a funny spell on her.
The dwarves take care of her until the nice mom comes to rescue her.
And they all live quietly ever after.
Yesterday, April and I went to the park on our way to the beach.
My
We saw a small dinosaur on a bike. We also saw big balloons tied to a cow. We don't have to the sky turned color. It started to go and slow down. And I swam all the way home. Daddy, tomorrow we will try to go to the cute park again. And
What
I hope
happens
we
if you
get
get
it.
on the couch?
On April 6th, we are going over to Charlie's house for Easter brunch. Did you know that brunch is really a combination of plant and elevator? They're going to cook my favorite TV, and I hope they make the freaky flag. For dessert, Sarah is bringing pin pie with stickers. I'm feeling small already.
Yesterday, Lily and I went to the park. On our way to the blue park, we saw a green sky zone on a bike. We also saw big, pretty balloons tied to a pin. Once we got to the funny park, the sky turned sparkly. It started to running and spiking. Mama and I jumped all the way home. Tomorrow we will try to go to the nice park again and hope it doesn't leave.
A new and vibrant fairy princess movie is coming out soon. It will be about Snow River. Oh, that's nice. And the 5 dwarves. Snow River is a princess whose beauty threatens her Sammy, the queen. Snow River is forced to flee from the graveyard where she lives and hides in a nearby community center. There, she discovers the dwarves looking in their bunnies. They have bunnies. But the queen finds her and casts a bright spell on her. So she's probably different colors now. The dwarves take care of her until the loud Prince Harry comes to rescue her. And they all live lovely ever after.
Good morning, America! There is a new and explosive fairy princess movie. It is coming out soon! It will be about Snow Hallie and the 6 dwarves. Snow Hallie is a princess whose beauty threatens her Mama Jo, the queen. Snow Hallie is forced to flee from McDonald's and hide in a nearby Walmart. What? I don't even get to do that. There, she discovers the dwarves gliding in their glasses. Are they trying to be like Cinderella? No way. But the queen finds her and casts a bright spell on her. The dwarves take care of her until the orange Mama Bernie comes to rescue her. Oh, thank you. And they'll live weirdly ever after.
Yesterday, Nave and I went to the park. On our way to the awesome park, we saw a radical Douglas on a bike. We also saw big, cool balloons tied to a John Marshall. Once we got to the super park, the sky turned amazing. It started to fast and quick. Wiley and I shocked all the way home. Tomorrow we will try to go to the sweet park again and hope it doesn't swift.
Yesterday, Haley and I went to the park. On our way to the playful park, we saw a colorful tray on a bike. We also saw big cool balloons tied to a camera. Once we got to the awesome park, the sky turned quick. I started taking and watching. Isabella and I shocked all the way home. Tomorrow we will go to the nice park again and hope it doesn't sick. That's the end.
Yesterday, Zoe and I went to the park. On our way to the funny park, we saw a weird park on a bike. We saw big fun balloons tied to a sun. Once we got to the bright part, we saw the sky turn yellow. It started sliding and run. Travis and I laughed all the way home. Tomorrow, we will turn to go to the exciting park again. Hope it doesn't jumping.
On March, we're going to Travis's house for Easter brunch. Did you know that brunch is really a combination of a hat and a boat? They're going over to cook my favorite store, and I hope they make the moon outside. For dessert, Travis is bringing bus station pie with jumped. I'm feeling Sky Zone already.
On 3/14/15, while going over to Curly's house for Easter brunch, did you know that brunch is really a combination of ruckus and skateboard shop? They are going to cook my favorite basketball park, and I hope they made fun skateboard for a dresser. Maria is bringing jewelry pie with dogs. I'm feeling brown already.
Yesterday, Cecilia and I went to the park. On our way to the funny park, we saw a black dog on a bike. We also saw a big, large balloon tied to a mouse. Once we got to the great park, the sky turned small. It started running, and ballerina Maria and I stranded all the way home. Tomorrow we will try to go to the huge park again and hope it doesn't playing.
A new and cute fairy princess movie is coming out soon. It will be about Snow Tina and the 7 dwarfs. Snow Tina is a princess whose beauty threatens her mom and the queen. Snow Tina is forced to flee from palace and hides in a nearby garden. There she discovers the dwarfs playing and their dogs, but the queen finds her and casts black spell on her. The dwarfs take care of her white dad comes to rescue her, and they live softly ever after.
Yesterday, John and I went to the park on our way to the fat part. We saw a skinny Walmart on a bike. We also saw a big skinny balloons tied to a Sub-Zero. Once we got to the fat part, they turned tired and started to run and swim. Avery and I read all the way home. Tomorrow we will try to go to the main park again, and I hope it doesn't jump.
On Tuesday, we were going over to Bo Jackson's house for an Easter brunch. Did you know that brunch is really a combination of New York and Michael Jordan? They are to cook my favorite redhead. And I hope they make a skinny glass for the Janice Space Rush with the geese. I'm fat already.
You gonna do it? Okay, go.
Hi, my name is Edith, and I'll be telling you that there was a princess that got lost today. The end. On Saturday, we are going over to George Washington's house for Easter brunch. Did you know that brunch is really a combination of Cup and Cobra? They are going to cook my favorite Jaguar, and I hope they make the lumpy pocket for dessert. Shelly is bringing wolf pie and apples. I'm feeling spotty already. Yesterday, Lee and I went to the park. On our way to the fun park, we saw a awesome flowers on a bike. We also saw a bright green balloon tied to a food. Once we got to the great park, the sky turned yellow. It started to run and swim. Rosa Parks and I climbed all the way home. Tomorrow we will try out for the hot part. The hot part. I can't help it doesn't. That's all. Yesterday, Jimmy and I went to the park. On our way to the purple park, we saw a tall lamp on a bike. We also saw big, awesome balloons tied to a dog. Once we got to the smooth park, the sky turned old. It started running and jumping. Billy and I walked all the way home. Yeah. Tomorrow we will try to go to the nice park and hope it doesn't sing.
Very nice.
Okay.
Does she need to be doing something?
I think she's just being a really cautious driver.
Lily, you want to say, oh, look, now you're flying. Say something.
Maybe honk.
That's just flying now.
You want to tell them about the weather?
Yeah. Okay, that's 3.
Alright. Oh, right, she got the clouds.
No, it's fine.
Yesterday, Jennifer Lawrence and I went to the park. On our way to the fluffy park, we saw a cloudy McDonald's on a bike. We also saw big red balloons tied to an elephant. Once we got to the Wiggly Park, the sky turned odd. It started to jump and run. Kristen Bell and I passed all the way home. Tomorrow, we will try to go to the Loud Park again and hope it doesn't skip.
And a new sparkly fairy princess movie is coming out soon. It will be about Snow, Elizabeth, and the 24 dwarfs. Snow Elizabeth is a princess whose beauty theaters her mom, the queen. Snow Elizabeth is forced to flee from castle and hides in neighboring park. There she discovers the dwarfs swimming in their t-shirts, but the queen finds her and casts a pretty spell on her. The dwarfs take care of her until the happy firefighter comes to rescue her, and they all live slowly ever after.
Yesterday, Brett and I went to the park. On our way to the fast park, we saw a beautiful dog on a bike. We also saw big first balloons tied to a Tony. Once we got to the Humboldt Park, the sky turned cool. It started to run and walk. AJ and I hopped all the way home. Tomorrow we will try to go to the nice park again. Hope it doesn't jump.
On March 14th, we are going over to Tony's house to Easter brunch. Do you know the brunch is really a button of bunnies and boys. They are going to cook regular brunch, and I hope they make an Easter girl. For dessert, Adrian is bringing pizza pie with dogs. I'm feeling silly already. I'm feeling silly already.
Yesterday, Brandon and I went to the park. On our way, the fly park, we saw a giant bird on a bike. We also saw big fast balloons tied to a plane. Once we got to the red park, the sky turned purple. It started to run and skate. AJ and I shook all the way home. Tomorrow we will go try the big park again and hope it doesn't trip.
On Easter Sunday, we're going over to the president's house for brunch. Did you know that brunch is really a combination of J.D. Rockefeller and Abraham Lincoln? They are going to cook my favorite California, and I hope they make the compassionate tiger. For dessert, Katy Perry is bringing kitten pie with children. I'm feeling adventurous already.
Yesterday, Jar Jar Binks and I went to the park. On our way to the ferocious park, we saw a blue plant on a bike. We also saw a big fluffy balloon tied to a pole. Once we got to the ginormous park, the sky turned sticky and started to frolic and fly. Morgan Freeman and I licked all the way home. Tomorrow we will try and go to the bright park again. I hope it doesn't fall.
A new ginormous fairy princess movie is coming out soon. It will be about Snow, Sarah, and the 752 dwarves. Snow Sarah is a princess whose beauty threatens her nanny, the queen. Snow Sarah is forced to flee from the moon and hides in nearby Eiffel Tower. There she discovers the dwarves dancing in their socks, but the queen finds her and casts a tiny spell on her. The dwarves take care of her until the huge janitor comes to rescue her, and they all live excitedly ever after.
On March 4th, we are going over to Belle's house for Easter brunch. Did you know that brunch is really a combination of place and person? They are going to cook my favorite bite, and I hope they make the side door for Desert Wolfie in bringing flag pie with plants. I'm feeling tall already. A new and funny fairy princess movie is coming out soon. It will be about Snow, Cinderella, and the 18 dwarfs. Snow Cinderella is princess whose beauty threatens her grandma, the queen. Snow Cinderella forced to flee from castle and hide in nearby beach. There she discovers the dwarfs swimming building, but the queen finds her and casts a comfy spell on her. The dwarfs take care of her until the smushy mom comes to rescue her. They all live slowly ever after. On April 1st, we are going over to Thomas's house for Easter brunch. Did you know that brunch is really a combination of, what is it? Of Fireman and Planet Ice? They're going to cook my favorite ice skates. And I hope they make the hard game birthday party. For dessert, Tom is bringing video game, pie with socks. I'm feeling thoughtful already. It's funny. Yesterday, Mary and I went to the park. On our way to the enormous park, we saw a tiny horse on a bike.
We also saw a big, beautiful balloon tied to a dad. Once we got the green part, the sky turned blue. It started to run and jump. President and I hopped all the way. You can read the last sentence. Oh, where are you? Where are you? That's the last sentence. Tomorrow we will try to go to a nice park again, and hope I didn't. Wait, what is it? I didn't. Skip. Does not make sense. A new anti-fairy princess movie is coming out soon. It will be about Snow, Teddy, and the 7 dwarves. Snow Teddy is a princess whose beauty threatens her sitter, the queen. Snow Teddy is forced and flee from Cart Ranch and hides the nearby Paris. There she discovers the dwarves playing in their diamonds, but the queen finds her the cactus a green spell on her. The dwarves take care of her until the Carl grandma comes to rescue her, and they all live quickly ever after.
Lay on your belly on there. Lay on your belly.
That's the right.
Whoa! You want to go lay? Lay on there.
And if you want to come grab, I told you we can put
We'll send you a link to it.
That's not what
We'll send you a link to it.
Elliot, let's get there.
Whoa! It's a warrior in the clouds! Oh! Oh my gosh.
You want to back up again?
You guys, it's like swimming. Yeah, you got a kick.
Here, you want to ride on your sister?
There you go. She's Supergirl. There's Super Warrior Boy.
Yesterday, Ed Sheeran and I went to the park. On our way to the smelly park, we saw a nice mom on a bike. We also saw big, awesome balloons tied to a hippopotamus. Once we got to the juicy park, the sky turned pretty. I started to jump and photobomb Lady Gaga, and I launched all the way home. Tomorrow we will try to go to the amazing park again. I hope it doesn't kick.
On Tuesday, we were going over to Dave's house for Easter brunch. Did you know that brunch is really a combination of ball and door? They're going to look for my favorite pin. And I hope they make the freaky shirt for dessert. Tom is bringing chair pie with sandwiches. I'm feeling weird already.
Yesterday, Ethan and I went to the park. On our way to the fuzzy park, we saw a a marshmallow on a bike. We also saw a big smelly balloons tied to a pizza. Once we got to the dirty part, the sky turned stinky and started to jump and hurl. Luke and I threw all the way home. Tomorrow we will go to the stinky park again and hope it doesn't fly.
Yesterday, Alien and I went to the park. On our way to the fiery park, we saw a bright explosion on a bike. We also saw big flying balloons tied to a UFO. Once we got to the fast park, the sky turned silver. It started to detonate and demolish. Alien Overlord and I died all the way home. Tomorrow we will try to go to the gray park again and hope it doesn't wreck.
A new and stupid Fairy Princess movie is coming out soon. It will be about Snow, Autumn, and the Six Dwarfs. Snow Autumn is a princess whose beauty that is her mom, the queen. Snow Autumn is forced to flee from the Sky Zone and nearby Skate Zone. There she discovers the dwarves skating in their skates, but the queen finds her and casts a dumb spell. The dwarves take care of her until the pretty Harry Potter comes to rescue her, and they all live prettily ever after. A new and angry fairy princess movie is coming out soon. It will be about Snow, Harry Potter, and the Five Dwarfs. Snow, Harry Potter, a princess whose beauty threatened her uncle. Snow, Harry Potter is forced to flee from Car Ranch and hides in nearby jump zone. There she discovers the dwarves sleeping in their plant. But the queen finds her and casts a silly spell on her. The dwarves take care of her until the big Val comes to rescue her. And they all live angrily ever after.
Yesterday, Michael Jackson and I went to the park. On our way to the funny park, we saw a stinky foot on a bike. We also saw a big, fabulous balloons tied to a moose. Once we got to the flat park, the sky turned round. It started to skip and rip. Abraham Lincoln and I pulled all the way home. Tomorrow we will try to go to the loud park again and hope it doesn't yell.
Alright.
Oh, look.
So now you can turn your driving or running if you want to.
That's funny. You're riding a magic carpet or something.
Here, do this. Do it like you got wings.
Do it. Do it now.
I'm just
You do like you're
watching.
running.
Do it like you drive a car.
Canoe, you can even do a canoe.
Oh, I learned that one today. Do something funny.
Oh.
No.
Right.
Okay, maybe a kid. But on Friday we are going over to Mom's house for Easter brunch. Did you know that brunch is really a combination of zebras and bunnies? They are going to cook my favorite earring. And I hope they make the stinky pin. For dessert, Dad is bringing mustache pie with doors. I'm feeling lovely already.
Oh, look at that. We are going over to Medea's house, okay? It's Easter brunch, you know. And did you know that brunch is really a combination of Leah? You know, and And you see, I look like Stevie Wonder.
A trip to the park. Yesterday, Amari Collins and I went to the park. On our way to the fast park, we saw a slow dog on a bike. We also saw big dumb balloons tied to a cat. Once we got to the ugly part, that was where all the uglies was, the sky turned pretty. It started to play and run. Bobby and I parked all the way home. We will try to go to the cool park again, and I hope it doesn't twerking.
A new and lonely, ugly fairy princess movie is coming out soon. It will be about Snow Abomination and the 127 dwarfs. Snow Abomination is a princess whose beauty threatens her first cousin daddy on her mama's side, the queen. Snow Abomination forced to flee from Chuck E. Cheese and hides in a nearby prison. There she discovers the dwarfs twerking in their ratchets. But the queen finds her and casts a smelly spell on her. The dwarfs take her until the sweet Jesus comes to rescue her. They all live periodically ever after. The end.
Yesterday, Rosa Parks and I went to the park. On our way to the smelly park, we saw a beautiful library on a bike. We also saw big green balloons tied to an apple. Once we got to the red park, the sky turned smart. It started to walk and ride. Justin Bieber and I pooped all the way up. So, tomorrow we will go to the ugly park again. Hope it doesn't laughing.
A new and short fairy princess movie is coming out soon. It will be about Snow, Bailey, and the 28 dwarves. Snow Taylor is a princess whose beauty threatens her one sister, the queen. Snow Mary is forced to flee from California and hides in a nearby beach. There she discovers the dwarves twerking in their horses, but the queen finds her in the cast a clumsy spell on her. The dwarfs take care of her until the annoying Miley Cyrus comes to rescue her, and they all live lonely ever after.
3, 2.
A new fairy princess movie is coming out soon. It will be about Snow Lauren and the 16 dwarfs. Snow Mary is a princess whose beauty threatens her 2 sisters and 1 brother. The queen, Snow Anjali, is forced to flee from California and hides in a nearby castle. There she discovers the dwarfs singing in their goose, but the queen finds her and casts a moody spell on her. The dwarfs take care of her until the confident Justin Bieber comes to rescue her, and they all live calmly ever after.
A new and pink fairy princess
movie
is coming out soon. It will be about Snow, Jennifer, and the 100 Days
Dwarfs.
Snow. Jennifer is a princess
Whose
but
beauty
threatens her Grammy. The queen, Snow Jennifer, is
forced
to
flee
from
under
my bed, and it
hides
in
nearby
library. There is
she discovers
he discovered the
Dwarfs.
Down. Slow down. What? I like cattle. I like cattle.
And their bikes.
But I like cattle.
Finds
her and
casts
a gross spell on her. The
dwarfs
take care of her until the
Wiggly. Santa. A wiggly Santa.
Comes to rescue her, and they all live softly ever after.
We're rolling? We're rolling. All right. In 3, 2.
Yesterday, Mark and I went to the park. On our way to the sunny park, we saw a pretty market on a bike. We also saw a big windy balloons tied to a water. Once we got to the fluffy part, the sky turned loud. I started to run and jog. Matt and I called all the way home. Tomorrow we will try to go to the shady park again and hope it doesn't scream.
All right. In 3, 2.
Yesterday, Batman and I went to the park. On our way to the fluffy park, we saw a red market on a bike. We also saw big, soft balloons tied to a dog. Once we got to the green park, the sky turned sad. It started to jump and party. Ben and I called all the way home. Tomorrow, we will try to go to the spiky park again and hope it doesn't run.
On adventure, we are going to Carter's house for Easter brunch. Did you know that brunch is a combination of baseball plays and eating fudge? They're going to cook my favorite bat, and I hope they make a small baseball field. For dessert, Rhea is ringing a bar. Pie with wings. I'm feeling spicy already.
On August 15th, we're going over to Melissa's house for Easter brunch. Did you know that brunch is really a combination of Sky Zone and Nice? They are going to cook my favorite butterfly, and I hope they make the colorful tiger. For dessert, Ree is bringing brunch.
Bitch.
With biscuits. My feelings. Loud. Already adjective. On November, we are going over to Ree's house for Easter brunch. Did you know that brunch is really a combination of toys
and Casey, they are going to cook my favorite McDonald's. And I hope they make the bright show for what? For dessert, Carson is bringing Carter pie with doors. I'm feeling what?
She's feeling bored already.
A new and pretty fairy princess movie is coming out soon. It is about Snow, pretty princess of Ponylandia, and the uber unicorn pony dwarves. Snow, pretty princess of the Ponylandia, is a princess whose beauty threatens her garden gnome, the queen. Snow, pretty princess of Ponylandia, is forced to flee pretty unicornlandia and hides in a nearby pretty Ponylandia. There, she discovers the dwarves riding their rainbows. But the queen finds her and casts an unicornly spell on her. The dwarves take care of her until the Ponyly Isabel comes to rescue her, and they all live fastily ever after. The end.
Yay! 2.
A new and pretty fairy princess movie is coming out soon. It will be about Snow, Nene, and the 6 dwarves. Snow. Nene is a princess whose beauty threatens her mommy, the queen. Snow. Nene is forced to flee from the zoo and hides in nearby home. 3. There she discovers the dwarves running in their flowers. But the queen finds her and casts a cool spell on her. The dwarves take care of her until the funny Ariane comes to rescue her, and they all live happily ever after.
Yesterday, Batman and I went to the park. On our way to the tiny park, we saw a slow banana on a bike. We also saw big purple balloons tied to a Big Mac. Once we got to the green park, the sky turned big. It started to fly and ran. Spider-Man and I exploded all the way home. Tomorrow we will try to go to the Smoky Park again and hope it doesn't dive. It's supposed to be dive.
On Monday, we are going over to Martin's house for Easter brunch. Did you know that brunch is really a combination of dog and the mall? They are going to cook my favorite car, and I hope they make the pretty movies for dessert. Skylar is bringing fish pie with fish. I'm feeling cool already.
A new and pink fairy princess movie is coming out soon. It will be about Snow, Sue and 2015 dwarves. Snowsue is a princess whose beauty threatens her mother, the queen. Snowsue is forced to flee from planet Ice and hides to nearby Sky Zone. There she discovers a dwarf climbing in their bikes, but the queen finds her and a cast of purple spell on her. The dwarves take care of her until the high police comes to rescue her, and they all live slowly.
Yesterday, Felicia and I went to the park. On our way to Soft Park, we saw a pink purse on a bike. We also saw big, long balloons tied to a house. Once we got to the Smooth Park, the sky turned high. It started to run and swim. Haley and I chewed all the way home. Tomorrow we will try to go to the Fast Park again and hope it doesn't sink.
2.
A new and lazy fairy princess movie is coming out soon. It will be about Snow, Briley, and the 1,100 dwarfs. Snow Briley is a princess whose beauty and baby cousin. The Queen Snow Briley is forced to flee from Texas and hides nearly by Toys R Us. There are discoveries of dwarfs playing in their toys, but the queen finds her cast a pink spell on her. The dwarfs take care of until the green dad comes to rescue her, and they all live slowly ever after. Yesterday, Hunter and I went to the park. On our way to the tall park, we saw a funny swimming pool on a bike. We also saw a big, nice balloons tied to a carry. Once we got to the small park, the sky turned playful. It started to run and bark. Crystal and I canoed all the way home. Tomorrow we will try to go to the wild park again and hope it doesn't sneeze.
That's a good one. I like that one. Nice.